Hello everyone and welcome back to Crafting with Jeanine. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these bun wraps. I had a couple of requests for them and a couple of them were to do it in 3 colors, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it in 3 colors today. But the process is still the same whether you want to do 2 or 3 colors, and you're going to get this result. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So what I did was I cut 4 strips at 1.5 inches long, not 1.5 yards long, I'm sorry. And then for my middle, which is going to be this part right here, I have the 2 of the same color, which is the white. And then the edges, which is going to be this and this, are going to be the red and the black. So you'll see how that comes together here when I get ready. And all I did was I just took my lighter here real quick on the 2 ends of them and just heated them and pinched them together so I get them to seal together like so. And I did that on both of them. So now what I'm going to do is also the color you want in the middle is going to be on the bottom, if you understand. Like when I take this and fold it over, my red is on top and my white is on the bottom right here. So I'm going to take it and make a big enough loop so that I can weave through. And then I'm going to take and I'm just going to put a little blob of glue right there. Just like so. Now this one here won't be connected to anything, but it will hold in once you start weaving. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one also. Just like so. Okay. So now, it doesn't really matter which side you start weaving through. I think it just really matters if you're right-handed or left-handed and which is more comfortable. For me, I'm going to weave through this way and start off this way. So that's why I made my loops there. Because now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to thread it through this one. Like so. I'm going to come up and I'm going to leave it right there. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take it up from here and you're going to make this loop like this. And then you're going to push that through. So now that you've got that, you pull this one down and then you can pull up this way from the top. And you can make a decent sized looking loop. So now we're going to do it on this side. So I'm going to come up like so, and then I'm going to weave it through. Now don't worry about the size of these loops because you're going to make them smaller as you go through. See, watch. I'm going to pull this one, and then straighten out this one, and pull this one, and by pulling here, and then pulling here, right here on the back side, I can make it tighter. So I can tighten them up as I go through. So I like to make these loops just a little big enough so that I can weave through comfortably. So I'm going to fold it like this again, and I'm going to weave it up. And then I'm going to pull it down, and I'm going to adjust. It takes some adjusting with these to get everything to lay right, because it's not going to be perfect. So we're going to go like this again. And so we're starting to form it. So now I'm going to go again on this side. Just like so. And as you can see what I was saying, where my white is in the middle and then my red and my black is on the outside. The 3 color ones do look really cool, and I really do like the 3 color ones because they make it pop a little bit more. Like this one here, I do like how it alternates through, but the 3 color ones are just another look, and I like the way they look like this. So, and you can do the reverse of this too, like how I have it to where I want the white in the middle, so I did it this way. If you did them flipped around to where your ribbon started out like this, your white would be on the outside, or your two colored strip would be on the outside of each side, and then it would alternate the colors in the middle, which that looks really cool too. But for this one, for the red, black, and white, I like it better this way with the white in the middle. So I'm just going through and just pushing them up and then pulling it down. Just pushing them up and pulling it down. So this is the idea of what you're going for. So we're going to make a loop like so, push it through, and then we're going to pull this one down, adjust it some, pull it down so that it's nice and tight, and then we're going to come up, make our loop, put it through, and pull tight. We're going to come up, put it through, and pull tight. So we're starting out and getting our braid going. We're going to go up. And right here, using the two different ribbons, just kind of just line them back up again so that they're lined up with each other to give you better grip on them. And then pull it through, like so. And then we're going to go up and pull through. So just like that, and that's how you're going to do that. So it's going to take me a minute to finish this off, so I'm going to pause, finish it off, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. And I'm getting to the end about as long as I want it to be, so I'm going to do 2 more loops and show you how we finish this off. So one more time, I'm going to come up, and pull it tight, come up, and pull it tight. Alright, so now here, what you're going to do is this one here, your last loop. You're going to take it and you're going to pull it all the way through. So you're like so. And then you're going to pull that down. And what you're going to want to do is right here, right in between these two right here, we're going to put some glue. And we're going to secure it down. So that's all secure down there. So now what you do is, since we've got 2 strips, I'm going to do them one at a time so that I get them nice and secured down. So I'm going to fold that one over, like so. And I'm going to cut right about here. I want it to be right level with that one. Right about here. Okay? So that's where I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to seal it. Then I'm going to glue right here. And I'm going to do the same thing with this white piece. Now, if you're only doing 2 colors, you don't have to do the double step here with the 2 pieces of ribbon. You only have to do it once because you're only using 1 piece. So, like so. So now this one, what we're going to do is we're going to take this white one up and we're going to fold it up. And we're going to fold it up. Sorry, I had a thought in my brain. So I'm going to snip right here. Right about here. And I'm going to tape it off. And then glue. And put that down. Now I'm going to come up with the black one. And I'm going to do the same thing. Snip. Seal. Because we always seal the ribbon. We don't want frayage. And then glue. So now I have this and I have both of my ends. And this one is roughly about 11 inches long. And that's about as long as I wanted it so that it would go around a thicker bun. So now how I put the flowers on and like this is like so. So the part that I finished off at is the part that I'm going to, because it's not super neat right there, so I'm going to cover all of that up. So what I do is I have my flower already made. You can use anything you really want to, a bow, a flower, or whatever. I choose the flower because I like the way they look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a good amount of glue and I'm going to put it right there. So I'm going to take my flower and I'm going to put it like so. And then hold it on there, get it nice and secure down. And then what I do here on the back side, how I add my clip to it to clip it. Now, you guys can do it differently and you can make it so that your clips are not attached and then you can secure both sides using the clip. But I like to have them attached, so I'm going to do this. So I have my bun wrap, like so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my clip and I'm going to take my chisel tip and I'm going to put a good amount of glue right here, right along the top of my already lined clip. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, which is why I like these flowers, and I'm going to take my clip and line it up right here, going this direction, right with the petal, so that this and the petal are level with each other. And I'll show you why I do that here. To make sure I didn't get any glue. So now, so that when you're kind of looking at it, the clip blends in with the petal. So that's why I do it that way. And let this dry up some. And then of course I save my scraps, and these are good for keeping to line your clips, everything else. I cut it a little bit longer than I needed it, but you're better to have more than not enough, because if you don't have enough ribbon, you end up having a shorter bun wrap, because you need at least enough to finish it off, but you want to make it long enough so that it goes around like you want it to. So then all I do is I just have it. So the way I do my clips and everything is I have it so you can just slide it through, and then it looks like this. So when it's sitting on the head, it's gonna look like this on the head. And then with these longer ones, you can always make them adjustable. So you can go, I suggest making the longer ones because you can make them smaller, but you can't make it bigger, because if you make it bigger, then it looks a little off. And I've seen some who put clips on both sides. I don't necessarily like the clip on both sides, so I do it this way with just the clip on the one side and then secure it to it. And then if you want to make sure it holds even more, you can use some bobby pins to hold it to the hair. But I do like it best this way. But generally when you're having a bun and you've got it on there, it's not really gonna fly off, unless of course she's doing something super crazy. But so that's that with the 3 colors. I really like the way it comes out, and I hope this was helpful to you guys who were asking about it and needed it. And please, 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 please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to come by Facebook and hit me up at Crafting with Jeanine. I'll leave a link to that in the comments, or in the description, I mean. And please hit that thumbs up button. We want to see thumbs up, and please, please, please subscribe. I appreciate all you guys, and you guys have a happy day crafting.